Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome back,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hope you guys are enjoying. It's been a tight game. These guys must think
and in
they
this
have
completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Timberwolves, they've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. If there was ever a time to pull out all the stops, now would be it. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing, so no problem here tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Garnett out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Timberwolves trail. Dishes it to Muhammad. Garnett. The screen. And Muhammad kicks to Wiggins. They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Wiggins has got 10 points.
Wow.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. Competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And Muhammad the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And he gets it to go.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Timeout. Timeout.
Not going to let this happen. Not.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Wiggins. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. That's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. Russell dishes to Sacre.
Williams against Rubio. Here's Russell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Wiggins, and stolen by Russell. Outside Williams, poked away. And here we go, Muhammad heading to the hoop. Oh, that's blocked.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Russell kicks to Sacre. On the wing, Williams. Pocket 6. Pass to Russell. Plays it up and banks it in.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Smith kicks to Russell. Inside, here's Sacre. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Rubio penetrating. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Back to Russell. Banked in off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Garnett against Bass. Here's Wiggins. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside Russell. There's the dish to Bass. Shoots from 14. Here's Sacre. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Kevin Garnett. Martin's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Martin against Russell. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Pekovic. And it's Martin penetrating. The quick look, no good that time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Russell with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Russell against Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Smith. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Williams against Miller. Martin from outside. That doesn't go either for Martin.
Timeout. Start it.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Five seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Russell. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
New Laker Dynasty.